Hello, this is Dr. Laser again. Oh my God, I haven't been for a while, but anyway, I have a little bit of discovery for you. The discovery is really something to tell. My God, going through the motion, it is very, 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 very bad. You know, being burnt, laser coming down even when I hold this umbrella. Laser coming down like small raindrops, fine raindrops on you. This is how the laser coming down. And discovery there now, the burn up to your nose bridge. When they burn your nose, indoor, they burn out all the protective part or things that are in your nose that are protecting you from inhaling those bad dirt or whatever that come in your way. They're also trying to destroy the bridge of your nose. When they destroy the bridge of your nose, they can form it in the way that they want. They can do whatever they want. They can block off your breathing. So they would have control of your breathing. As usual, this is what they want. Control of every part of your body. Well, thank God the Lord has given me the body that I can feel. Although the burns is terrible. And the people that are detached, that all the nervous system has detached from the functioning of their body, from the various different parts of the body, they're still getting the same burns that I'm getting, but they are not feeling it. Another discovery in the reason why people is looking shorter, they're losing height, they're not have the same height they had before the laser has been diminishing their height. I sat here in the chair and I have this umbrella trying to keep the laser from getting in any part of my head. If you notice, I have on a sort of maybe it's a cook pot. Yes, I bought it from the dollar store. And this hot here and this other hot. And I have on another piece of cardboard. I'm not going to lie. Because as I tell you, anything I see, I'm going to wrap in my head around it and my thinking around it and see how and where and why it can protect me from the laser that is coming to affect my head. Yesterday I felt my head was so numb. It was so numb, my darling. I was thinking that I probably gotten fullness of it, but I did not. Because as soon as you feel the numbness, you can jump on it, and what you can do is get something as a sort of a towel, yes, a towel, or something very soft, and wrap your head, and also put on something like this that they will never get at least the middle of your head for a while. And if you can get even a hot like this or whatever, put it on that you can feel back the feelings of your brain and your head. Sometimes I hit my head, it feels like an empty tin can, just like this that is on my head. They're all now coming down because the ceiling on my head, I haven't got the umbrella. It's coming through the ceiling and coming through the walls. They're trying to get my leg here. But anyway, Dr. Laser not going to give up on the power of the Most High God that sends me to do what I have to do to help the people in every way, shape, and form. And, give them the information that my body is being programmed to do for them. So also, starting now on the the diminishing of your height. Diminishing of your height. I sat here all morning, not all morning. I get up and move, but I was under the umbrella because the umbrella helps me to sort of protect me from it coming down. This is a UV umbrella. So I haven't seen any holes on it as yet, but they're working through. You know what they work through? The side of here. Let me show you. They work through the part that bring up the umbrella. You know these sort of part of these parts of it. I'm gonna show you. These parts of it. You see these parts? It might have little holes. These parts might have little holes of the sewing of it onto the umbrella, but they have not come through this part as yet. But they're trying to work themselves through the parts that are being sewed, that sewed on the wires to keep it open. They're trying to work through there to get through to the umbrella if it is UV. That is another discovery I have. I also bought this, a blue and a white pieces of this, right? And I went to a certain place yesterday to test it out. This is supposed to have UVF in it, but I was surprised to know that it is polyester. Tell you the truth, I did not know that polyester or polyester, I don't know, but it's some polyester, that it is capable of guarding us, because I know these clingy sort of material, when the laser catches it, it's burn and it comes through your body, it burns you more. So I was surprised that they have it in polyester. I thought it would have been cotton as usual. They says to us that cotton is the best thing, and the black cotton also is the strongest to keep the radiation or the laser, because it's laser they're burning us with. I told you, radiation is made in the houses. They have the attached apartment or the attached houses that they're paying people to laser you 24/7 in the houses and the apartment. So don't be fooled and don't be confused. We are being burnt 24/7. And if it's the same burns that I'm getting, my God, I don't know what's happening. What will be happening to our people? Okay. The reason why I'm scratching my nose, they have burned this out last night and the night before. I tried to protect it, but they have the way out to get to you and get to your nose and get to your eyes and get to your body, every part of the body. And even as I said, there's a big toe, the second one that beside it, and the third toe. They are burning it to naught. And it doesn't matter what shoes you have on. It doesn't matter what foil you put on to protect your feet. They find it anyway. Doesn't matter how much things I put on the bed. This is the bed that I sleep on. Doesn't matter how much things I put on it. This is a part of my gears too. You know, those car protection from the sun. Yes, I try to sleep under those. I made those with sort of a sheet, so I spread it on the 3/4 top, the top of the bed. Then I put another heavy sheet over it when I'm going to sleep. The reason for that is that the heavy sheet won't move it, because you know that it's slidable. Yes. Yes, my dear. They go under there, they reach under there, they do what they want, they burn what they want. My God and my King. So these people are brutal. And I just heard the news that a lot of gunshot is going on lately. But then people are waking up of what is happening to them. They're waking up out of the sleep that they have put on them. I even heard that the Prime Minister is putting up how many billions, I can't remember how much billions, to stop any, like Russia or China, to run over the territory and send down any weapon on them. Or, I don't know if it's newer, I forget the name of it, but I have to study now. I want to know this new thing that they are talking about. I love to know before I can, give out the story. I heard it on the news, but it seems like is that if they're going to continue what they are doing, that's my estimation, and I hope so, they have to come through them before they come and, give them a talk or a say. I think they are following the American. And if they don't follow the American, they will be also being destroyed by the Russian or China that they're a bit afraid of. But anyway, back to the lasering now. The lasering is 24/7. They don't stop lasering you, my brothers and sisters, whether you're black, you're blue, or you're pink. Right? They don't stop. Everybody is in it. This nuclear weapon now, it is this weapon, the electromagnetic frequency, mind control weapon, is an advancement that I can be having this thing over me and it blows right out of my hand, moving out of my hand. Yes, I have to be constantly holding it. So it is coming now with a force that they release on you. It's a force, and I would be sitting there, and they constantly, if you can hear, it dropping on the umbrella, and it's coming through the same little holes that I tell you, that is sewed on the wires, the wires that hold up this umbrella, right? And it's coming through, and it comes straight on the thing I'm telling you about, because they always look for little holes. I don't think it reaches the other part, the section, the different section as yet, but they are trying to come through the holes that attach to the umbrella, that keeping the umbrella open. Those are the holes they try to focus on to get through when it is a UV umbrella, until they work at it for so long, for a time, then they can come through, because it's probably worn out, and so they can come straight through it. At night, I also try to cover my face with it, with a shield. My shields are all so damaged by the laser that sometimes I have to put on 2 or 3 shields, and you can feel the rot within them, the way they go at the shield, at the face shield, to destroy it, because they are desperate to get my face, my nose, yes, and my eyes. So at night, I'm sweating all over, perspiring all over, because the things that I'm putting on the bed, and the different things that I'm trying to sleep in, to protect me at least, they reach it, but they can't. They don't put on the tick, 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 tick. They put on the wave. There's a wave that forces you, like it's zooming on you, as I showed you my bikers at one time. They zoom in on my face like this. If I don't get up and pull it off, yank it off, my face will be smashed in, because they are going too far. on my face by the side of the biker's helmet. And on top of it, what they do too, they're going, the parts that your ear is fitting, your ear is fitting because they're going after my earring for so long, and I'm giving them a run for their money. The only thing they need to do is to zoom in the middle of the ears, that they can cut off fully my hearing. A lot of people is going like this, trying to hear what you're saying. But you're destroying people. Oh my God. My God, I don't know if you're seeing what I see. Children, you're destroying people 24/7. As that video I sent you guys, that this man, he in fact has a vision to get rid of 50% of the world by 2023, right? 2023, which is next year. So whatever they set up and whatever they are doing, and that's gone to him, it is working. They see it's working. So they are preparing to have all these people off the earth by 2023. But I have news for him. Why don't he go and jump off a lake if he wants to get rid of us and leave himself on earth? It shouldn't be. And the government and people should not allow him to talk like this and doing what they are doing to people, and don't stop these people. They need to be stopped. The world need to get a man like him, turn him upside down, and get all the world to come and give him a pinch and let he see and feel what they are going through with this new cycle that we are in. Yes, back to the revelation now. Sitting here, the power of them forcing their power, the laser coming down with a power now, and this is where people now get shorter than the way they were. And this is how people get older, because whenever they're pressing you down, your neck is going down, your body is going down, and your face, this is why a lot of people up under this here, they have this come down, and you can see the big flesh here when they burn it still, but it's coming down because they are forcing us down, burning us down, right? So this is when our eyes now start to close up, because our forehead and our head and forehead, they're pushing down, our body is moving downward. And if you notice, a lot of people is getting shorter than how they were. This is how they have done it with the laser. And remember again, I say, the laser, I said radiation is built in the house, and then they hire someone because they have an attachment apartment or an attachment own house, that they're hiring people to zoom in on you with a big screen TV and watches you every 24 hours and burning every part of your bodies every 24 hours, burning out your cells, doing all what they want with you and destroying you completely off the earth. Many times we go to bed, by the time we wake up, awake, our knees can't move, our ankles is painful, our back is hurting. I've seen a lot of people walking, bending over within one night. Or they take away our sight, which they're trying to do to mine. So people, this is what they are doing to you. So all the demons, the invisible demons, is right in your house and your apartment, and try to see what you can do to dismantle it, to block it out with the white shield paint. It's a black paint. Many of our black people don't want to hear the name black. This is what they have done to us. We should not say nothing. We should not even want to use a paint to block out all these laser beam out of your house or your apartment. And they make it not accessible to people. So many people can't afford it because they make it so expensive. Even the clothing. As I said, I bought this piece of thing with UVS, and it's polyester. And I'm testing it out. Yesterday it was moving off my head. I don't know if somebody was in the bush trying to laser me and tightening it up on my head. Oh my God, it was the experience. But I'm still testing it out indoors to see how effective it is. Then I can tell you all it's worth spending money on it. I tried to test it out with all these gears on my head, but it didn't work. So I'm still testing. I love to test. And when I finish testing, I can give the result of it, if it's worth spending money on it or not. So the discovery again, the work around all your toes, they burns. Then they go around the side of your feet there, right? Going around to cut off all the connection from all your central connection from your body, right? Remember, all of our connection to is on the bottom of our feet. And even the bottom, the flooring have laser in it, laser in your feet. Yes. So what happened now? They are going round the side of your feet. When they cut it from there, it seems like it's much easier than getting the foot bottom, than getting the bottom of your feet. So this is what my assumption, why they're going round the side of it and cutting off the full connection. But as I say, the reason why they have these laser hunters burning us out for 24/7, is because our body can be rebuilt within 3 hours after the laser use. And this is why a lot of people is out of their apartment or the houses. They cannot stomach it. They cannot take it. Many of them don't even want to go back in their domain because of the uncomfortableness in it. And many of them don't even know what's happening to them. But anyway, I'm here to tell them, and it's up to people. Yes. And a lot of people are waking up, I believe so. And many of them still not addressing it because it is a big secret. But anyway, people, stop lasering each other and stop lasering the blocks for the little money. As it says, you are desperate, so you have to do what you have to do. You see, I have on all these things, and they're zooming in on my hair. They're burning off the top of my hair in here. They're burning off. I'm feeling it, so I don't even know if is helping. I'm right here talking to you, and my ears here is being burnt because they're going through the cloth part of the gears. You see this? They're going through that to my ears. This is what they do. They don't go through here because they can't go through it as yet. But they're going through the side in here of my ears, of the heart, and going straight through to my ears. Okay, so there and then, I don't know if this is good for the head part of our gears. Right? Because remember I told you I'm checking it out. Yes? Checking it out. But if it's coming through the ears, this not helping the protection of my head, my eyes, my ears, and my face. So instantly we discover that it's not going to work. Okay? Anyway, this is Dr. Laser. I'm trying to find what I have missed to talk about. Is a lot of things still. But you know, if Dr. Laser don't do it same times, I'm going to forget it. And remember, all Simons come from lasering. They burn out your brains. And when they burn out your brains, your memory is gone. So keep feeding on some omega-3, vitamin, calcium, magnesium, and for your bones, vitamin D3. Try and feed on that. So as soon as they burn, you try to recover back your body. If you don't do nothing, they're going to constantly burn you out to naught. And this is what they want. And this is what they're doing, my head. They're going through the back here. The back of here they're going through. See? They're going through the back of it. They always look a opening. And because they're looking at you, all part of you on this big screen, TV. And they're looking everywhere they can get and anywhere they can get to burn it. So if you know to look after yourself. My apology. Look after yourself. And don't let the laser people fully taken every part of your body. They're being as they're pressing me down. I can feel my breath here, my belly going down to my waist because they are pressing us down. They are pressing us down. And this is why we have all these loose skin on our faces and under our eyes. Yes, and these creases in our forehead, they are destroying us. It's not because I'm not going through it too, but Dr. Laser tried to cover with a shield, tried to protect any part of my body, and from my head down to my toes and my foot bottom. I tried to do. So if you don't try, you have to try to protect yourself, or they're gonna burn you like a piece of roast beef. Yes? When the doctor open you up, you know what will be left? What will be left? All ashes. You know when coal burns and ashes left in your body, and what they call it, cancer, because they burn out your body, all your cells that is in the functioning of your body. Most of the time when they laser me on the street or anywhere, I want to go and run to number 2 or number 1. This is a sign of being burnt, and where it is, and what has been burnt. So when they're lasering you, all of your cells are burning constantly. So start looking after yourself and take my little advice. Some people might think I'm mad, but that's good. When you're doing good, you're mad. Right? And if everybody get up off their rear end and being mad like me, we can get a lot of things done. When I spoke about getting minorities in the police force, and in the fire department, and put the rods in the hands of the people, many people love that. But it takes a village for anything to be done, not one person. But the elites didn't like it, and I did not know I was being targeted. So I tell people when they say I'm mad, I say, yes, it's only a mad woman can do what I do. And you won't do it because you guys not mad. But what I know, what I'm experiencing, I don't think many of you can understand how many of you can go through it as I have. So if I'm mad, that's fine. But take my little mad idea and look after yourself. Please, my darlings, look after yourself and let us rise up. Man on this earth not supposed to decide who they're going to get rid of and who they want on this earth and who they don't want. Come on now. You're not here. You don't settle for that. Try come out of your slumber and your sleep that they put us in. Step out and say, the Almighty God within, help me to get out of this cycle that they have put me in. Just like Pastor, come on. When they were lasering me, my body, my spirit leave my body, I was to say, Father, you send me down on earth to do a duty. You have to let me step back out on earth. When I came back, I felt like I was in another world, looking at strange people. Everybody's sickness and condition open up to me more. I says, oh my God. But anyway, I'm just going to do what the Lord wants me to do. And I'm not bragging and boasting. I come down to the level of the people who need help. And those that need help can rise up out of your sleep and let us march. Let the government know we're not going to take what they are doing to us. Come on now. Well, Dr. Laser, now my hands is numbing up because they're going at my shoulder. I haven't got any padding, anything here. And as I says, you know, this is the reason why they make padding for the shoulder. The shoulders, they don't know what shoulder padding, they don't know what was burning them. So they make padding to avoid the burns. But then maybe they did not understand and they did not get the right material to block the laser straight from damaging the shoulders. They're damaging mine, but I'm not going to let them take the fullness of it. Okay, Dr. Laser zooming off. And listen out for Dr. Laser and share this piece, okay? Don't just keep it. Share it with your people. All right. God bless and look after yourself. And if even to get a dollar store, UV umbrella to protect your head when you sit down, but your hands will be always working to protect yourself, okay? Goodbye. One love. Bye-bye.